Hello, goddess, and welcome. Welcome to my channel here at Empowerment Experiences. My name is Rochelle Richard, and we are going to talk about when no contact with your twin flame is necessary. And yes, it is allowed. Very allowed, and as I've already said, very necessary sometimes. With that, welcome to my channel. As I've said, my name is Rochelle Richard, and here at Empowerment Experiences, we are looking for, and yes, finding our power every step along each our own self-love empowerment journeys. And that definitely includes the Healing Twin Flames journey, because if you're on it and you've been on it for a momentito, then you already know it's a self-love empowerment journey at its very foundation, at its very core, because you are your twin. And so that's why here at Empowerment Experiences, we are very much getting very focused and honed in on self-love empowerment and all that big, huge umbrella entails. So welcome to this video where we are, yes, going to dive into, the no contact boundary. Because you see, I'm going to clarify, I'm a bit of a rebel. I've lived a little on the wild side. I mean, I was a prostitute, a drug addict, I've been arrested, and a little on the wild side. That's just a bit. So I lived by and I still do actually, I came to the understanding that rules, oh you betcha, made to be broken. Break them bitches, okay? However, boundaries are meant to be respected, right? Because you see, a rule is something that's very unbendable, right? Whereas we know in that feminine, in that divine, it's, things flow, there's an ebb and flow. And so with boundaries, they can shift a little bit, they have a little bit of give in that respect of they're not so breakable, right? Like you're like, oh, I'll give you some, right? So yes, rules made to be broken, boundaries to be respected, because boundaries are all about that personal autonomy, that sovereign space, that saying that I get to and do, by my divine right, have full and complete power over my vessel, my immediate energetic space. And when you can begin, not can begin, but when you actually really truly do begin for yourself, really tuning in to your environment, people in your environment, and you not just tune in, but you listen. You listen to what's coming through that tuner. Because that's what I feel gets missed a lot, is everybody talks about tuning in, but all right, so I'm tuned in, now what? It's like tuning the radio. You can tune it. It's like so many people do, like, especially I don't understand. I mean, I used to, right, with the sleeping with the TV on. My TV's now covered by one of these beautiful little tapestries downstairs, but you set the dial, you set the tuner, but you have to then listen to what's coming out of that in order to receive it fully, to take it in. So you're tuning in to your environment, to your relationships, people, places, things, and then you're actually listening to what the messages are that are coming through in your body, in your vessel. And if you are in this space in your twin flame connection, where when they're coming in to your boundary, your energetic space, and you're tuned in and you're feeling that out, you're listening to the responses that are happening in your body, the words, the images, the sensations, what's coming up for you, and really tuning in on what's coming at you from that direction, and being able to make decisions accordingly. Take aligned action as needed. I know there are so many twin flame connections, twin flame, especially the twin flame feminines who we have our own histories that we have actually come so far, right? Hello again, addict. And for a lot of us, our divine masculines are younger. That's an intentional thing we've all done. And I've talked about this in older videos. But so where they are where we were. So they're going through so much of what we've already gone through. We're past that. We're past that. But then you have where they want to come to you because they may not know why, and they may not really believe fully or fully acknowledge your connection, but they know there's a connection. And that's why they keep coming, because you are the lighthouse, goddess. You are the lighthouse. And he sees that light while he's in his darkness, and he wants to come to you. But you see, here's the key about being a lighthouse, goddess, and this is the no contact rule right now. This is how it works. You stay put, sister. Sit, Ubu, sit. It's literally what's coming to my mind. It's like, stay. Good dog, right? Lighthouse, strong and stable. That is what's unmoving, right? It stands there, but it shines the light, and that light illuminates out into this darkness. Strong, stable, stands you. And you just shine your light. You do not step off of that cliff and go out into the water, into the darkness with him. If he's out there and he's calling, it's because just like when you were drowning, you had to. You had to be immersed fully in the darkness so you could finally find your light. And this is what I have said to so many goddesses on this journey, because I did it. I wanted to save mine. I wanted to save him. But you can't. It's no different than trying to save anybody else. You cannot save someone who is not willing to save themselves. And if they're not willing to step and reach out to your outstretched hand, you can't go out there and sacrifice yourself, because then you both lose. I know humanity has been taught a lot of different ways in regards to that sacrificing. There are some who they are, again, trained to be rescuers like that, to rescue that vessel, right? The vessel of the body of the person, right? The person who is out there at sea, the vessel of the ship itself out at sea. But when it comes to this spiritual journey, we have to transcend that ego space of rescuing someone else, because it's in the physical. That's it. We don't, in the spiritual realm, there's no rescuing. We are aspects and facets, and I always think octopus tentacles is what we all are. Active soul, individual souls, having our own experiences here, but we are all of the greater source, right? So there is no rescuing necessary. You see what I mean? So there's that whole conundrum, that whole clusterfuck kind of space where we can get into. So again, though, when it comes to this connection here, you have to see that, sister, you've come through it. Was it easy? Fuck no. No. But did you make it? Yeah. And until he sees what he needs to see within himself, you're only going to be bandaging the bigger problem. It's like the infection in the wound, and that's where he is. When this no contact boundary has to take effect, it's because he's in his toxic space and refuses to cleanse that, which means, again, it comes back to you looking at you going, okay, then what do I need to do to ensure that this toxicity steers clear of me? And I continue to focus on what I need to focus on and my mission and doing what I'm here to do and focusing on healing myself and, again, fulfilling my soul purpose here, expanding and shining my light out into this world. Because remember, Goddess, you cannot save someone who isn't willing to save themselves. Power, it is in your hands. It really, truly is. Your power to stand strong and stable amidst the storm and just shine your light. Send your love like a beacon into the darkness of where he is. But you don't know where he is. So don't go looking, and leave yourself to your energetic boundaries. So you are making sure to be filling your cup, to be healing your wounds and cleansing your toxicity, so that your light can shine brighter and brighter and brighter to help to guide him out of that darkness. You'll know when that no contact boundary is lifted. You'll know. And with that, I personally would like to send love to my divine masculine. In fact, let's just have a moment. Let's close our eyes and let's intentionally send love and light and strength and comfort and assurance that they've got this. That we're here for them, we're shining the light for them, and that we know that they are strong enough. We have come through this fire too, and we know that they'll make it through and that we are waiting for them when they do. Keep doing you, Goddess. He'll come through. And no matter what your journey looks like, what your twin flame connection looks like, no matter what any facet of your twin flame experience, what it looks like, everything is divine. Everything is unfolding and happening exactly as your two souls, or, well, oversoul, single oversoul planned. It is all divinely planned. Trust, surrender, and say yes to all of this journey, because it all serves a purpose. With that, Goddess, please be sure to subscribe, like this video, share it around, and by all means, one of my favorite things is comment. Let me know what resonated with you, what you don't agree with even, or if there are other things you would like me to talk about from my perspective of a self-love empowerment coach who is a former pimped out, drug addicted prostitute turned coach, then discovered she was a twin flame too and didn't believe in twin flames when mine found me. I wasn't looking. I always like to add that, because there are a lot of people who they're looking. I wasn't. I was minding my business. I wasn't, no. And like a random meteor out of the sky landed in my backyard, kind of thing. So with that, remember, Goddess, as I am here to remind you, no matter what in your journey, twin flame, self-love, empowerment, the power is in your hands to shift and change and stand strong and stable and firm and shine your light so bright into this world, into the darkness, for those who need it. That power, it's in your hands, because that power, it's always been inside you. Namaste.